For latest updates, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Transport documents. The transport document is issued by the carrier, whether a shipping line, airline, trucking company, or a railroad. It may include sea, inland waters, air, road, as well as the postal and a courier mode of transportation. Documents like delivery note, delivery order, cargo receipt, forwarder's certificate of receipt, forwarder's certificate of shipment, forwarder's certificate of transport, forwarder's cargo receipt, and the mate's receipt are not the transport documents as defined under the Article 19 to 25 of UCP 600. Considering the mode of transport and the needs expressed, the transport document may be issued in various forms and may serve the functions like receipt for the cargo, evidencing loading, dispatch, or taking in charge, and indicating of contract for carriage between the shipper and the carrier, an invoice from the carrier for charges. A copy of the transport document is not covered by the Articles 19 to 25 of the UCP 600. The Articles 19 to 25 only apply to original transport documents. A copy of a transport document shall have to be examined as per Article 14F of UCP 600. In full set, the international business is largely transacted through the medium of documents. However, in view of the distance, there arises a risk of a loss of a document in the transit. A solution to the problem, usually in an international trade, the transport documents available in the negotiable form are issued in sets, that is, in more than one original. The delivery of the cargo of goods may be obtained by submitting any one of such original, and thereafter all the rest originals shall be treated to be non-negotiable. All such original title to the goods issued shall contain a number denoting how many originals are issued. Accordingly, while financing against such transport documents, the financing bank takes care to see that all the negotiable copies of such an original transport document are delivered to them to make a full set. By obtaining the transport document in full set, the financing bank obtains the full constructive possession of the goods. Accordingly, the letters of credit demanding an original bill of lading along with a copy of the invoice to be dispatched directly to the overseas buyer may not be favored by the financing banks. The bill of lading may be issued in a solo, that is, only in a single copy, or may be issued in a sets, that is, in more than one original. The bill of lading is generally issued in sets, in a set of 2 or 3 originals and few non-negotiable copies as per the needs. The number of the original bills of lading issued is stated on the bill of lading in a box provided as 3/3, read as a 3 of 3, or 2/2, read as 2 of 2. First original, second original, third original, original, duplicate, triplicate, etc. or similar expressions are all originals. There is no need that the bill of lading is marked original to be acceptable at original bill of lading. The non-negotiable copy of a bill of lading means the unsigned copy of the bill of lading, which is for the information or a record purpose only. No delivery of the cargo shall be had against such a copy of a bill of lading. Bill of Lading. Indian Bill of Lading Act 1856. Indian Carriage of Goods by Sea Act 1925 to give effect of recommendations of the Brussels Conference in the 1922 and 1923. The Multimodal Transportation of Goods Act 1993, Act number 23 of 1993, with effect from 16th of October 1992. Bill of lading is a quasi-negotiable instrument, it performs three functions. A. The bill of lading is the receipt for the goods accepted for carriage. A receipt or an acknowledgement of a cargo delivered for transportation. It is a document evidencing a contract of carriage, a contract of affreightment between the shipper and a carrier, specifying that respective responsibilities and obligations. It's a title to the goods in terms of the section 2 into bracket 4 of Indian Sale of Goods Act 1930. A bill of lading is a document of title to goods and provides interested parties to including banks with title to the goods mentioned therein, a collateral that can be used for any advances made to the seller or to the buyer in the process of financing the shipment. Bill of lading as a document of title may be non-negotiable bill of lading is a straight consignment bill of lading, stating the name of the consignee which is not to order and does not require presentation for the delivery of the goods. Quasi-negotiable bill of lading. Bearer bill of lading gives the right to any holder of the bill. Order bill of lading, named consignee or to his order, needs to be endorsed to be transferred. The bill of lading serves as a receipt for the goods, evidence of the contract of carriage, and a document of title to the goods. The carrier issues a bill of lading according to the information in a doc receipt, or in some cases according to the completed working copy of a bill of lading supplied by the custom broker. Choka Bill of Lading. It is a bill of lading issued by the sea carrier for the goods carried by road. It is not a seaway bill of lading, though issued by a shipping company or their agents. Clean Bill of Lading. A clean transport document is one which does not contain any clause or a notation on the transport document expressly declaring a defective condition of the goods or the packaging. However, a word clean may or may not appear on a transport document. A cross bill of lading contains additional clauses limiting the responsibility of the shipping company and indicating defective conditions of the goods. Such a bill of lading is not acceptable under the letters of credit unless specifically authorized. Clean bill of lading indicates that the carrier has received the goods in apparent good order and condition. Though it is not a responsibility of the carrier to examine and verify the contents of the cargo accepted for shipment, it is essential for the carrier to satisfy himself that the cargo is properly packed to withstand against the loading, unloading, etc. and is apparently in a proper condition. The bill of lading is made out according to the information contained in a doc receipt or, in some cases, according to the completed working copy of the bill of lading supplied by the customs broker. If a doc receipt is clean, the bill of lading will be clean. Otherwise, the bill of lading will be a foul, means unclean. The bank will reject a foul bill of lading unless stipulated otherwise in the letter of credit. The clean bill of lading bears an indication that the goods were received without the damage, irregularities, or short shipment, usually the words apparent, good order and condition. Clean on board or the like are indicated on the bill of lading. The words clean need not appear on the face of a bill of lading. A clean bill of lading acknowledges the receipt of the goods in an apparent good order without any qualifications like some bags torn, insecure packing, iron bands rusted, part of the goods decayed, 5 boxes broken, several sacks torn, 2 cases damaged, 1 case defective, 1 belt torn, etc. The words like packaging unsatisfactory, second-hand cases, used drums, etc. do not make the bill of lading to be unclean. Also, the following notations on the bill of lading do not make it clause. Shipper's load and count. Shipper's load and count means that the shipping company is only responsible for the transportation of the goods. Said to contain. The word said to contain or said by the shipper to contain means that the description of the goods in the bill of lading is as stated by the shipper. The shipping company has not checked the goods for a description, quantity or the quality. However, they are not responsible for the loading and unloading of the goods. Goods may be carried on deck. Clause or a dirty bill of lading. This bill of lading bears clause or a dirty bill of lading. This bill of lading bears a superimposed clause or a notation which expressly declares a defective condition of the goods. The clause may state package number 20 broken or bale number 20 hook damaged. By superimposing such a clause on a bill of lading, the shipping company limits its responsibility at the time of delivery of the goods at the destination. It is very important to note that only a clean bill of lading is acceptable for negotiation of documents with the banks. Custody bill of lading. Sometimes the cargo is required to be loaded on a particular vessel which is yet to arrive. If the shipping company or its agent issues a bill of lading having received the cargo in their custody, the same is called the custody bill of lading. House bill of lading, groupage bill of lading, or house airway bill. Forwarding agent contracts for the shipments of a bulk cargo by a vessel. The small quantity cargo is collected from the different shippers and a consolidated cargo in his own name is booked against a bill of lading, that is a master bill of lading. On the strength of such master bill of lading, the forwarding agent issues his own bills of lading to the small cargo shippers, which are known as the house or a forwarding agent's bill of lading or an airway bill. At the destination, the forwarding agent takes the possession of the cargo by surrendering the master bill of lading and in turn gives the possession of the cargo to the individual consignees against the house bill of lading or air consignment note. Such a bill of lading forms a contract between the shipper and the agent. Such a bill of lading is not acceptable unless specifically permitted under the letter of credit.
For detailed learning of all logistics subjects, visit www.logiveda.com.